Oh, you did not
or
just...
Thracia?
It's
No,
Thracia.
It's
Don't listen to me.
Thracia.
I'm just
Don't...
making sure
Thracia.
because I mispronounce shit all the time. I thought it was Fallerbor for a long time in Pokemon before I realized it should probably be Fall Arbor. So
At least that one's like not a real fucking place that was just sort of airlifted into a fantasy game.
How do you know?
In America!
In America!
note.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
I
forgot
I
Leva's
am-
a sorcerer now.
Oh yeah.
have sex Saturday.
So true.
Do
Bold of
we?
you to assume I have sex.
As per the Morbius clip.
Thank you,
Have
Morbius.
sex. Da, 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 poop my pants. Da, 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 da,
Yeah,
have
what was
sex,
the lyrics
da,
of
da,
that
da,
song
da.
again?
Let me see. Morbius have sex song. Help me. I know it's an actual song, like by an actual band.
Welcome to the
It's-
Thracia stream.
Welcome to Thracia.
The actual song is Off the Meds by Excess.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good fucking song name.
Well, he's about to have a whole bunch of sex.
No, I'm
so.
sorry. The artist is Off the Meds and the song is Excess. But most of the lyrics are in, I think this is Zulu?
Okay.
So, hold on a second.
So they're not English, it just sounds like they're saying that.
Yes.
Okay, that
Well,
makes far more
They do
sense.
specifically say have sex.
Okay.
But they
Never
do not say poop my pants.
Boo! I love music.
Me too.
I love it when music
Except when I
happens.
try to translate any of it, Google cannot help me at all. Because if I try to manually select Zulu, it gives me nothing. And if I let it detect the language, it detects Gujarati. And then it also just does not do anything.
Oh no.
Like, there's just nothing.
No have
So-
sex Saturday for us.
So I think the concept of having sex is just completely incomprehensible, and we should not try to push.
Yeah, Google
Things that
said
should
it's
not
not
be known.
allowed.
For the record, apparently Gujarati is an Indo-Aryan language native to the Indian state of Gujarat and spoken predominantly by the Gujarati people.
Dope. They be having sex down there. Or so I'm told.
It is
What
the
the fuck?
sixth most widely spoken language in India, spoken by 55.5 million speakers, which amounts to about 4.5% of the total Indian
Oh,
population.
that's a lot.
And it is also the 26th most widely spoken language in the world by number of native speakers
Really?
as of 2007.
I've literally never
Wait,
heard of this
hang on.
language before. That's pretty crazy.
Neither have I.
Sam,
It's
hang
cool.
on.
What?
Did
Yes.
Mallow straight up just bring up an entire, like, 5%, was it 5% of the Indian population? And your first response was, they have sex.
Well, because the song is Have Sex Saturday. So.
To be fair, any culture by
I-
and large must
no,
have sex
right.
in order to exist.
It is to be assumed, but also, like...
They
I
wrote a
love
whole
the
song
idea
about
Well,
it and then
that-
put it in
It
Morbius.
rolls back around to, why would the first thing you think, given that
Because of
everyone does-
Morbius! Oh my god, someone find the video for him, please.
I
Put
have
it in
no
voice
idea what
text
we're talking
earlier
about, but,
already.
Thank you, Mallow. Cheppy, watch the
You're
Have Sex
welcome.
Saturday video.
If anything, you get to see Matt Smith dancing around and making faces at himself in a mirror, and it's really
Oh.
funny.
It's so bad.
Oh,
no,
see, in my head, this clip is to some Splatoon music because I watch the Splatoon music version of this more often.
Okay. Wait, hold on. More often. Why do you watch this so much? Back it up there, my friend. More often.
I just think it's really funny. Let me get the Splatoon version.
How
it's
often
like
did
my
you partake
favorite.
in Have Sex Saturday?
I don't partake in Have Sex Saturday. I partake in Splatoon Saturday.
Splatoon Saturday.
Lumi!
Oh, that's not a euphemism. Oh shit. Alright.
Images
For
of
the record,
Splatoon music.
Cheppy, And for anybody who is watching this stream and is blissfully, I will say, unaware
Can you put it in the stream shot?
Absolutely.
The link
the
to hashtag
absolute terror that Morbius has wrought upon the internet.
He really did morb all over all of
The-
us.
The
in the
scene
end.
in which Matt
Any of
Smith
us having
is
to
dancing
watch it.
around, the scene in which Matt Smith is dancing around in his bedroom, which is wallpapered with like horse wallpaper and also looks like it's in the middle of a Greek palace for some reason. And is like making faces at himself in the mirror like, yeah, I'm so hot. I don't have a shirt on. This happens.
Oh, we have to
Like,
bring Salute.
you can make a case for it making sense in context, but realistically, it makes no fucking sense. Like, it just hard cuts to Matt Smith dancing around, and the soundtrack is telling you to have sex, da 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 da, poop my pants, da da da.
Yeah, I keep forgetting
It's
about the
also
poop
kind
my
of a
pants
shame
part.
because I think that if people heard that song for the first time without the context of the Morbius scene, I feel like it would have probably gotten some traction because it's got a really good beat.
It's a
It does
bop.
actually. I'm kind of upset, considering the lyrics.
Yeah, it is unfortunately way better than Morbius the movie deserves. Or I guess fortunately, in terms of like the
Yeah, like,
singer
thank
and
God
the
the person that
band.
made this wasn't bad enough for Morbius, but also sad that now his song is gonna be
Yeah.
known for Morbius.
Yeah, also unfortunate because the song is in Morbius anyway.
Who is this guy? Sorry, this random guy just popped up on my screen. Is he
This
like a
guy-
character, or is he not?
He looks like a Legend of the Galactic Heroes character.
Who is this dude? I've never seen him before.
He
Sam.
looks-
I'm
he-
gonna say
he
his
looks-
name is Sam.
What? Like me?
He looks like the mathematical average of all of Sam's favorite Fire Emblem
Shut the
characters.
Shut the
He's
fuck
the,
He's
he's
all-
the mathematical average of all characters in the Udril games.
up.
Yes.
He doesn't have the crazy bangs. I think he just died. So, good night, sweet prince, unnamed man.
Was that Duke Dorius?
No, I think Duke Dorius is the guy. He's like bald.
Oh, okay.
He's been like hanging out
I
with
mean,
us.
in the conversation, the dude who just
Identified
died.
as bald. That's a hairstyle.
Is it?
We're gonna recruit her.
Like a
Ah.
Moa style. She
Alright.
looks pretty.
She's cool. I hope she gets in Fae someday. Staff, what can
Oh,
I
is
do with
she-
this?
is she
Rewarp!
If we got Dithorba in Fae, we can eventually get Amalda in Fae.
Definitely.
Also, if they can draw Olwen's tight ass like 3 different times in Fae.
Yeah? Yeah? That's the descriptor?
Yeah, she's got a good ass.
Yeah.
Especially in her resplendent.
So, honestly, so true. Olwen's cool. I love Olwen. Olwen, my friend Olwen.
I like to confuse and bewilder my friends by being like, I'm Ace, but also, man, I fucking love asses, or whatever.
You can appreciate a good behind. That is okay.
I
You're allowed.
don't wanna fuck the ass, I just wanna look at the ass.
Well, in much the same way one appreciates a work of art at the museum. Oh wait, I gotta visit all these villages, don't I? Fred, go!
I wonder if maybe, cause I'm thinking about anime at the same time, because we were talking about Neon Genesis Evangelion earlier. I wonder, since the first cour has ended, if I can convince my friends to watch Spy Family.
Oh, I plan on watching that at some point. Now that there's a whole bunch of episodes out, and I can just watch them all at once. It's a what?
Hold on.
Oh.
Sorry, I have to look up the fucking places where armadillos live.
Yeah?
Prince and I
Yeah?
are having an argument over.
They live in
Um,
America.
I need to know if they live in Utah.
Probably. They live in deserts, right?
I
I
don't.
mean, there are armadillos in this area, and I live in Oklahoma, so...
That's like basically a desert. It's
Of the
hot.
20 varieties of armadillo, all but one live in Latin America.
Really? I'm so good at locations.
Well, do they all live in Latin America, or are most of them found in?
All of them
Like,
are in Latin America except the nine-banded armadillo.
Is that exclusive, or is that just
Yes.
a?
Where's the
Oh,
9-banded one live? Utah.
I'm gonna figure that out. I need like a fucking map. Where's the habitat map?
I love it when creatures
Nine-banded-
go places.
The
No,
9-banded
hang on.
armadillo lives in North, Central, and South
does-
America.
It does
There's-
not live
there
in.
are
It
four
does not live in
species
Utah.
There are
What's
4
the point?
species distributed in North America.
Oh fuck!
Dwyer spreads armadillo-based misinformation on my stream.
You know what?
And
Take this heal staff.
Silence!
okay, guys.
Staff, shut the
His
fuck up.
heart's in the right place. He thought it was a heal staff. He's not a medical professional.
Guys, I found a fucking image of where armadillos supposedly live.
I would
Why
love to
exactly
learn.
are we
Let's see.
concerned with where armadillos
Don't worry
live?
about it.
Okay.
Oh no, this is Have Sex Saturday again. Sorry, I went to the voice text chat.
I can't count the number of times I've been like, I'm gonna copy a thing, and then I just fail to copy it, and I repaste the exact same thing, and I have to real quickly fix it, so like, I get you.
Yep. The amount of times
it-
I've almost copied like something completely unhinged and random to the Invincible Zine announcement channel, which will automatically ping every all several hundred people in the server. So many dangerous things.
When you phrase it like that, I'm just imagining it like Eggman from the Sonic Adventure fandom. I've got an announcement.
I got an announcement to make.
Sonic is a bitch.
Dangerously close to being the exact scenario. Oh, classic.
I used my ability to sometimes assert myself prior to getting on anxiety medication to the benefit of like, I want to start watching anime regularly. It's easier for me to do that if I have something scheduled and I have other people there so they can help by
No,
idea of,
Salem!
like,
Oh my
somehow-
god, that
No,
was
Salem!
the first turn, buddy. Buddy, what was that?
somehow like letting people down. So I will just schedule a thing with friends every week where we watch anime, and now I have to do it. And we've been doing that for like 3 years.
Nice. I forgot
I
Salem's
literally-
a weak bitch. Right.
I literally bought Baccano on DVD at one point because back when I was originally trying to show it to them, I could not find Baccano anywhere online dubbed.
Mhm.
Like, it didn't matter what source it was. Like, no legal or even illegal, theoretically, no source I could find had the dub. It was all subs. And
Ooh.
all, like, subs with no subtitles.
Oh no.
Or, like, the shittiest
Then I think it's
subtitles
just
you've
called
ever
Raws,
seen.
right? If
Yeah.
there's no, yeah.
So I was like, I have to just find this show on DVD if I want anybody to watch it. And I eventually found it at a con, and I was just like,
Your holy grail.
yeah. And of course, because it happened with a couple of other shows I wanted to watch, and I was like, oh hey, I want to show my friends this anyway, and I have this on DVD, so I'll just rip it and put it on my Google Drive, and that way we don't have to find some other source for it. My friends at that point were like, you're not allowed to buy any more anime just to have us watch.
Banned.
And I'm like, that's not what I'm doing. They're like, no, you're still not allowed.
Oh
No.
no. Punished for your crime.
Because I had already had Escaflowne on DVD because I had kickstarted like the remastered DVD with like the changed dub, even though I ended up watching the sub anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And like I really had wanted to watch Serial Experiments Lane anyway, and since it's a short show, I was like, fuck yeah, I'll buy that on DVD so I can rewatch it at my leisure because that show is so fucking weird. I love it.
Yeah. I really want the Tales
Watch
of the
Serial
Abyss anime
Experiments.
on DVD. Like so bad.
My brother owns that.
God, I want it so bad. The only like rip that's online is so low quality. It's so bad.
My brother was very tickled. I convinced him to watch Gankutsuo a while back because at some point my brother and I have also started watching an anime weekly, just on a different day. And I convinced him to watch Gankutsuo because apparently I am fucking obsessed with an anime adaptation of The Count of Monte Cristo.
Yeah.
And he was so tickled because apparently the Count's Japanese voice actor also played Jade Curtis in Tales of the Abyss.
King.
At the very least in the anime adaptation.
The guy. No, it's the same guy. It's the same guy that does both.
So he was like, I recognize
He's
this
in a
guy.
lot of stuff. I think he's in like JoJo, but I don't know the names of the JoJos. I don't know the names of the JoJos, so I don't know
Here's
which
a
guy.
pure water. Torch received.
Torch received. Yeah, that's the opposite,
That's
bro.
like
Good
the
job.
opposite. Yeah, what the fuck?
That's the opposite.
God, I love
Here,
my
drink
sponsors.
this.
Sip it.
It's gasoline.
It's an enchanted book.
It summons
it's
terrible
Loptus.
gusts.
No, close. That's a sword, bro.
Reading this book, it summons.
Well, I'm trying to read this book, but it's just so very sharp, I can't turn the pages.
I'm just imagining instead, like, when in Zelda, when you have full hearts and you can shoot a sword beam when you swing the sword. That's what I'm imagining now in
That's
terms
what
of,
happened
like,
to this guy.
terrible gusts. That's absolutely what happened to this guy.
Poor guy. Maybe I won't die this time. Or specifically, Salem won't die.
Damn, the fucking music just said, shut the fuck up. Well, there's a lot of guys.
There's a lot of guys down here. This map, I hate. It's like physically a long map. Like the length of the map, like
When you can
graphically,
say
is
that-
long.
Yeah. When you can say that about any of the usual games, that says a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
fair,
Thracia
Thracia
is like
is
normal
smaller.
sized maps usually. Well, not
Yeah.
normal. They're above average, but like they're not egregious. They're not FE4.
Yeah.
But
You
this
draw,
map is
you draw map
big.
when you can do the whole like thing where you show how all of Thracia's maps can fit on like a portion of the giant fucking Yogdrol
Oh my
map.
god, this guy now? Oh my god. We're gonna be here a while, guys.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what's fun? Put it in the gaming chat the other day, but I'm gonna say it out loud for anybody who's watching because I still think it's funny. I've been doing another playthrough of Stardew Valley because I found that some amazing soul on Nexus Mods created a mod where you can marry Jody because Jody's hot. I don't care who disagrees with me. And
Or who she's married to.
yeah, Kent's fighting for my right to fuck his wife, okay? Anyway,
Wow, love wins.
yeah, so I had a moment when I was playing the other day where apparently in year 1 only, between the hours of 7 a.m. and 3 p.m., if you have at least 3 stars of friendship with Sam, and it is not winter, and you go to the beach, you get a scene with him where he's watching Vincent while Vincent plays on the shore, and Sam's like, yeah, I've been hearing a lot about how we're losing soldiers by the thousands out there against the Gatoro Empire. I really hope my dad's okay. And at one point, Vincent walks over and he's like, Sam, is our dad gonna die? And Vincent's like, no, buddy, of course not. And then you have your little dialogue scene where you get to tell him either you should have told him the truth, or you're like, yeah, you should let him be an innocent, carefree kid for a little while longer.
Christ.
And neither one apparently impacts your friendship. But I was so convinced until I found it on the wiki that that was a scene the mod added to, like, justify being able to marry Jody. I was, like, so convinced for a few hours that they were gonna let you marry Jody by way of just
Oh
fucking
god, that their
killing
death
Kent.
flag. Their death. Oh god, he gets killed off screen if you marry her before he comes back.
I haven't finished year 1, so we'll see. And I
Oh
won't
my
be able to
God.
marry her year 1 unless I either get another rainy fucking day in the rest of fall, which is only like 10 more days, or I get enough, I think it's foraging points to learn how to make a rain totem and make it rain at some point in the winter. Because you can't buy the marriage pendant until you are actually at 10 hearts with somebody, and the guy doesn't show up unless it's raining.
Honestly, my dream for Stardew Valley is for, you know, sometimes when an indie game just takes a mod and just adopts it as official content.
Yeah.
They just need in 2 or 3 years from now, and Concerned Ape is deep in whatever else he's doing, I guess Haunted Chocolatier or whatever. I just want the expanded mod to just be made official. Just I mean,
What
it's,
is that
it's
mod?
already...
I don't know any Stardew Valley mods. I don't use them.
Stardew Valley Expanded is, well, actually, it's what it says on the tin. It's just sort of an unofficial expansion pack, but it's one of those. It's one of those mods where when they say expansion, they mean expansion,
So
God,
much stuff.
how much more shit, at least
Alright, let's try this again.
I want to say
a
there's at least 8 more characters living in the valley.
yeah, there's a good. It's a good extra. It's more than a quarter extra game. At least 25% more game. Probably more than that. Probably closer to 50% more game.
Look what I've done to poor Leaf here. He's all alone at the bottom of the map.
Okay, so I had a thought the other day.
Mm-hmm.
AU, where Leaf and Altena switch places.
Interesting.
I think that's just sort of
Oh,
what Sam
God.
has been arguing for in every stream.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Okay. Hold on. We're just gonna bolt. Who cares about the kids?
Not only would we have incest Aryan, we'd have gay incest Aryan.
No.
I'm kidding, I like him. He's
Poor
just
guy.
an unfortunate lad.
It's the argument oh, they're not actually related. She's adopted, it's fine. But no, they are actually related. Dane and Norin were siblings.
Also, even without that logic, they were she was adopted from the point that she was 3.
She was a baby.
You can't make the they're not actually related argument if she doesn't really have conscious memory of them not being related.
Yeah, bro.
Sorry, I just saw the link to what Stardew Valley Expanded was. They added 27 fucking fish.
That's a lot of fish.
Hell yeah. And
The most important thing to add to Stardew Valley, things to fish more for, because fishing is everyone's favorite part of Stardew Valley.
they also add not weirdly, but they make an actual storyline if you go for the JoJo thing, which is interesting. That's the whole sentence. It's
Yeah.
interesting. Because,
Capitalism!
I've
Yeah,
still
no.
not been able to do anything with JoJo.
Of Bizarre Adventure fame?
No.
It's
Yes.
basically Walmart.
Yeah. It's the shitty Walmart that tries to ruin everything by setting up shop in your small town to drive the one other supermarket that's family owned out of business.
Why?
Yeah,
And you
your
can,
options in Stardew
You can
Valley.
choose to sell to him or them, or just put it in a crate.
Oh, I see a crate.
You put it in this crate and then you get coins at the end of the day? I don't know why.
The
Someone
Animal Crossing
presumably-
method.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The big thing is whenever you move in at the beginning of Stardew Valley, which basically the opening of the game, which you probably skip every time after the first, is you are so fucking dead inside from working at Joja Corp that you quit your job and go to live and take over your departed grandfather's old farm at Stardew Valley. And in the valley, there's a very decrepit, run-down community center, and in that community center is a bunch of like bundles of things where you can donate items to help fix it up with the power of the little sprites that live there, called Junimos. Juminos? Is it Junimo or Jumino? I always get it.
I think it's Junimo, right?
Junimo. Yeah, I think so as well.
But
so they look
they
like
have
little
very
apples.
cute sound effects.
They're very cute.
They have the best sound effects.
Yeah. Your options are basically you can fix the community center and then JojaMart leaves, or you can buy your way through the JojaMart bundles to install JojaMart effectively for good in the valley and turn the old community center into like a warehouse.
Fun. Just embrace capitalism, I guess.
Yeah, there's an achievement on Steam for getting the JojaMart, like for funding JojaMart as opposed to fixing the community center. Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can find stats on how many people have that one.
Oh, this was a bad idea. This map is gonna be hard.
Let me see.
Also, Jormungandr has a terrible hit rate. Wow.
Actually, I can't see how many people have. Where
going.
can you see how many people have an achievement?
Oh god, I used to know. I don't anymore.
View stats, global achievements. There we go. So the number of people that have JojaCo Member of the Year, which is become a JojaCo member and purchase all the community development perks, is 3.7%.
Joja.
Nobody
Whatever
like
the
it. Nobody
We
wants
went
a
to
Joe.
Stardew Valley is meant to be like our 20 minutes where we escape capitalism in our brains and we just go like hee farming. I would so for someone to be like, no, I'm going to encourage Walmart when we're trying to just be a little weird little farmer in a community is so fucked up.
It's so funny. That's like what the actual rural farmers do. They do the reverse, where they're like, I'm gonna pretend to be a ruthless capitalist for the next 20 minutes.
For the record, the number of players globally that have gotten the achievement for restoring the community center is 19.2. Also, I keep fucking forgetting. Apparently, the town is not called Stardew Valley. It's just located in Stardew Valley. It's Pelican Town.
It's Pelican Town.
I always forget it's called Pelican Town.
It's not called Stardew Town. It's called Stardew Valley.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Stardew, you're wrong. Sorry,
there are
I didn't
so
mean that.
many bizarre Stardew mods too. Like there's a bunch of mods that are just stuff like, okay, replacing portraits or changing portraits, make all the characters furries. There's also really weird ones like make your horse Pam, who is the local drunkard.
Oh? Why?
I don't know. There are also apparently mods where you can eat and marry the children.
Oh no!
That's not good.
No, it's not.
That's what they call cringe and fail. Don't steal my shit!
Absolute cringe, bro. You are going to lose subscriber.
Alright, well I made it through one turn, so everyone congratulate me. Alright, let's try turn 2.
Some of the stuff in the game is just so very funny to me. Like one of the characters, Abigail, is the daughter of the general store's owner. His name is Pierre, and everybody has like a list of items that they love the best that you can gift to them.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things she loves the best is amethyst, like the mineral or the rock.
Mm-hmm.
But like there was a glitch at some point, like a coding error when he was putting in the dialogue for what pops up whenever you give somebody an item.
Mm-hmm.
And erroneously, she says, "Hey, how'd you know I was hungry? This looks delicious." Whenever you.
Oh
But when this was reported, ConcernedApe was like, "Oh my god, that's hilarious. I'm just gonna keep it."
no! She eats them. Delicious and nutritious.
She says the same thing if you give her sunflowers.
Girl, no.
But yeah, basically, she's just, no matter what you give her, she's just like, "This looks delicious."
This isn't the wig, bestie. This ain't it. Heal staff. Well, no, that's not a heal
Same
staff. Buddy.
shape.
It's,
Just don't hold it like a staff, you will, owie.
this will not help your allies. This will be bad for your allies.
Gungnir.
Yeah?
Sorry, I don't know Thracia, so I just saw it and my brain was like, that sounds like it would be fun to say.
Gungnir? Oh, I straight up just did not visit that village. Okay. Who is this? Asbel. Trough moment. Ooh, can't reach.
Leaf Beam's fucking Tower of Robes is really good.
Yeah, I like his little orange pants.
God, I didn't realize Penny has a front-facing portrait.
I don't
Some
know.
of the characters in Stardew have like front-facing portraits, and then some of the characters have like the side angle, and they look over
Three
like,
quarters.
yeah, and I guess.
And then there's
Penny,
no, yeah. Some are from side profiles. Elliot's isn't it?
Yeah, but Penny like just has a front-facing portrait. Like this is what her portrait normally. This is how her portrait normally is. No where she uses the front facing.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I don't like it. Upsetting.
Asbel, we gotta get you out of there, bro. Okay, hold on. I gotta reconfigure. Attack.
Oh yeah, it still kills me. When you date a character or like otherwise get into a relationship with them, that it's pretty much just that, unless you use some kind of in-game option to stop dating them, right? Except whenever you're dating Penny, there is there's a 10 heart event, which is like your friendship is measured in terms of hearts from 1 to 8, at which point you're able to date somebody, and then 10 is what you need to marry. And then each character has events that occur periodically based on their friendship, and if you hit the other requirements like time of year or area or whatever. So Penny at 10 Hearts has an event where you go to the spa area up on the mountains night, and you both go to the pool together and you talk, and she's like, I've got something to tell you.
Oh no.
I really like you. And it's like, dude, we're dating. I know you like me.
You better!
But But when you have this scene, after she confesses her love for you, you have two dialogue options. One is, I feel the same way about you.
Oh no.
And then she's basically like, oh, I thought you did, but I wasn't sure. I'll always remember this. And then you kiss and the scene ends. Or you can say, sorry, but I don't like you in that way.
Oh no.
At which point she bursts into tears and the scene ends. If you select that, you get negative 1,500 friendship points with her.
Oh, she didn't like that.
No.
Why would you do that? Why would you put in all that work just to be like,
Because
haha?
you're a bitch, I guess.
Oh no.
Well, some people are just mean, man.
Also, for the record, each heart is 250 points, so if you say, sorry, I don't like you that way, you automatically just lose 6 friendship points with her.
Plummeted.
Which, like, makes sense, because holy shit.
I was gonna say something and immediately forgot. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I've shared this story on stream before, but every time we talk about Stardew Valley heart events, I have to mention that because I gave Elliot a pomegranate on his birthday, I glitched out the heart events because he went from like 2 to 10 immediately. And so I
Nice.
got his heart events out of order.
Oh no.
And his heart
Super
events
good. I
are
love
about
that.
him progressively writing a book with your help.
Oh my
And
god.
so I got the one where he's like, I finished the book, and it's all thanks to you. And then I got the one where he's like, I don't know how to finish this book.
He decided his first draft wasn't good enough. We've all been there.
That's so good.
And then I married him.
Love wins.
Oh yeah, it's also really funny. You can technically date as many people as you want at once, but you'll get a scene where if you date everybody
Oh god.
and you get everybody to 10 hearts and you get everybody's 10 heart event, and then you go into Haley and Emily's house, you'll get a cutscene where they are all basically like, what the fuck, dude? I hate you. And
Oh
then
my
they stop,
God.
and then they just ignore you for like a week, and they get super angry. And then afterwards, they're like, okay, I guess I forgive you. But if you have a rabbit's foot in your inventory, they just gossip about Mayor Lewis and Marnie instead.
Oh.
You're too lucky for people to realize that you're mass cheating on them.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my god.
No, I always get really like I am bad at video games, so I watch
Me
someone
too.
else play Persona 5 instead of playing it myself, and the guy intentionally did the like date every
Cheating.
single girl thing, and I was like, I fucking hate you.
Oh no.
I don't think cheating in video games is funny. It's like, haha, I'm a womanizer.
That
I'm like,
JPEG
that's just...
trusted you, bro. You broke her electrical heart.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Like,
I'm over
I know
here.
that it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not saying that that makes you a bad person. I'm just like, that's not funny to me. Like, that's not like a, oh, cool, I'm dating everyone, haha. I'm just like, man, it doesn't matter, but like, why?
I'm not gonna date multiple people at once in a game. I'm just over here like, haha, Kent's out there fighting for my freedom to fuck his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah.
Jody, one of the characters in Stardew Valley named Jody is married to a soldier, and he shows up at the beginning of year 2 because he's out fighting the war. And fuck you, I think Jody's hot.
Yeah, no. I was just processing the following up. I wouldn't date everyone with, but I'd date that dude's wife.
Alright, maybe I'll make it through this turn. Maybe I won't. We'll find out.
Jody's
map is hard.
only flaw is that I don't like Sam.
Hey,
Sam's
I'm nice.
pursuit.
Oof.
No, it's
Goku
not
hair.
you. It's not you, because Sam is short for Samson.
Samothy.
Samson
is
in
it
his
really?
Goku hair.
Yeah. He loses the little bottom bits if you see him with his swimsuit on, by the way. I don't know
What?
how.
What do you
It's just-
mean
it's
the
just a
bottom
sprite
bits?
error.
What does that mean?
Hold on a second.
Bottom text.
Mallow does not mean his dick.
I know,
So-
but I don't know what she means.
1 second, and I
You
will
sound
post
like
a
you
couple of
think-
images.
Dick.
Of
Like,
course, the upload failed. Hold on.
I know what you don't mean, but I... What?
Oh god. Hold on.
Just,
Does anybody
Discord's-
else have an issue with Discord where it'll try to do 2 images if you try to attach a copied image and you gotta delete one before you
Yeah.
post it?
Oh.
What the? He loses his fucking mullet.
Hold on, let's see.
yeah.
I gotta see. Oh my god, where'd it go?
It's
Yeah.
it just raised up with the rest of his hair.
It's just gone.
This is evil.
Fuck
New
up.
mod, restore Sam's mullet when he's in his swimsuit.
I don't hate Sam, like, just like in general. I just resent the fact that Jody's like, I don't really make my boys do chores. And I'm like, honey, you need to raise a man that is capable of fucking cleaning up after himself.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Like, I have specific hang-ups about that, which is why I don't like it. But yeah.
We can capture you. How thick are you? 25? If anybody even
Your
thicker.
resources are now my resources.
28! Leave his maximum thickness. Alright, hold on.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Damn, his ass is that fat.
yeah. You can't pick him up though, so I guess that guy'll just steal all my shit. Rip. He just has all my stuff.
In his pockets.
Yo. That's fine. I have a lot of stuff in my convoy.
That's what the convoy's for. You just shove shit in there and see what happens.
So true.
And then you forget it's there if you're me, and then you're like, oh shit, I didn't use any of these status upgrades, what the fuck?
No,
or one
for
of
real.
these stat upgrades.
Me playing
I
Warriors earlier today, I was like, what do you mean I have a storage section? Oh shit, that's where all this stuff went?
Like, I'll play Fire Emblem and then get to the final chapter and be like, oh, I never used any of these.
Oh, okay, good. That was an enemy. I was like, that's got a sprite.
No,
That's
yeah, you can only recruit one of them. So I want the
I got the
woman.
entire
Oh.
way the
L.
entire way through
I
Octopath
guess.
Traveler without using any of their stat boosters, so at the very end, after beating the actual final boss, I just threw all of them at Tressa to see how much her stats would go.
Strong.
I love
Beast
Tressa.
mode. Yeah, I never beat Galdera. I tried it and then I was like, this is hard.
Yeah,
I'm
what
just
I
gonna
ended up
leave.
doing from things that I had heard about it prior, I was like, I'll try it once, and then I will look up a guide and beat it that way, and that's exactly what happened.
That's smart. Yeah, I looked up I like tried it and then I looked up a guide and I was like, actually, I think I'll go do something
a lot
else.
of time. I think I'll play a new game.
Yeah, and then I read like, oh, the cool ending you get is literally just like a cutscene where none of the characters say anything. So I was like,
Yeah.
it's
Like,
not
I
worth it.
love Octopath, but I was slightly disappointed with that aspect. The music is
Octopath
fire, though.
bangs, yeah, the music slaps hard.
Octopath is another one of those games where I'm like Origami King, I'm like, man, even if you don't really like the game all that much, you should listen to the soundtrack, man.
It's so good. I still gotta play
You know
Triangle
what?
Strategy. I have it.
That-
Oh, it bangs.
slapped
It's
me
the
the
best.
day
It's my
after.
favorite. It's everything. Okay.
Chevy, what were you saying?
Sam slapped me
When?
recently. At the day after the concert.
Okay. I'd like to clear the air on my allegations. I asked him, would you like to be slapped? Because he was tired, and he said yes and leaned in. I slapped him because he let me.
Well, she held up her hand and said, would you like to be slapped? And I said, sure, why not? and she didn't like fake it or whatever. It was
Why
like,
would I fake it?
Because what? The fact
He was
you asked-
trying
to wake
the
you
fact
up.
that you asked that
I woke you up, didn't I?
why-
You're
I
awake
was-
now.
We were conversing. I was awake.
That sounds fake.
I think Sam was in the right.
I
You
was in
said
the
yes.
right. You leaned in. That means you were ready to be beslappened. You got in range. You got in the blood circle.
What is the blood circle? Why do you have a blood circle?
Don't
Why
worry
do
about
you
it.
Why
have
don't
that?
you have a blood circle?
Because I don't go around slapping people for fun.
Well, to be
Yeah,
fair,
but you still
you
got
can always ask.
you still got a sense of personal space where if someone got that close, you would probably do something about it. Sam's just bigger
No,
than
I
normal
wasn't that
people.
close. I was like,
Mine is
the
just
max
10
range.
feet wide.
I was
I
standing
never
a few
said
feet
you were that
away,
close.
and
I said Sam's was
I
closer. I
I
said
was
Sam has a
standing
bigger
across
blood
the
circle.
room.
I
I was
never
across the
said
My
room.
you
blood
were that
circle
close.
is dummy thick. For real.
You didn't let me finish. I said Sam has a large blood circle, okay? We all have one.
That
it's
sounds
just Troude's
so
big.
gross.
Your blood circle is dummy thick, Sam. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh God, that sounds wrong. I don't like whatever that is. Let's move on.
Anyways, yeah, I'll slap anyone. Just ask. Oh no! Please don't die. Why is that Ulster one's box pink rather than red? Why do you get to be a pastel goth?
Because
What?
he's special.
Why?
I don't know.
Is it something dumb?
I
Like,
don't
all
know
the,
this
all the
game.
female units are pink box, pink boxes. That'd be kind of funny.
If I don't know anything about Thracia. If I knew this
don't
fact, that would be extremely odd.
Trough. Very cringe. Wait, is this my save? No, that's my save. Wow, cringe and fail?
Thanks for the cheerleader voice for that.
You're welcome! My head hurts so much all the time.
Are you slapping yourself as well?
I should be. I gotta wake up.
No. What the fuck is wrong? No.
Boom,
I do
crack,
slap myself.
sound of my bones.
I do slap myself at work when I almost fall asleep.
Sleepo Beepo mode.
I have some sleep disorder, okay? I'm doing my best.
Get sleeped. Get slept.
I try, and it doesn't
That-
work. That's what the sleep disorder is.
Oh no, I'm gonna kill her by accident. Oops. Well, no one else touch her.
Murder!
What did I miss while I was putting food in my cat's bowl?
I slapped
I don't know
Cheppy
when you
once and he's
left.
still very butthurt about it.
You? Okay. What? Okay. I was bringing up the time that it happened recently as a bit. Do I have to go into your history of slapping your friends in front of the chat? And
I don't
everyone?
remember other. I feel like I slapped Annika once.
Friends of God.
You slapped. You had a running list in junior year because you used to tell me that I was one of the only people in our friend group at college that you had not slapped or bitten yet.
Oh yeah, and then I immediately bit you. I remember now.
No, you slapped me and then I think bit me later. And you
Sorry, I
slapped me
socialize
because,
like a feral cat.
and
What do you
then
want from me?
You slapped me because
To imprint my
we were
teeth
sitting
upon
at
your
a
skin.
cafeteria. Hang up. We were sitting at a cafeteria table with the thing of like sauces or napkins in the center or whatever, and I reached to grab an item in the center of the table, and she, from the side of the table, like perpendicular to me, instinctively reached out to her maximum, like, well, I guess reach, and slapped my hand quickly because I was in her space, by which she meant the table where we had all of the stuff.
Yeah,
You've got
you're
a
in my
blood
blood
circle.
The blood circle being the napkins.
You
Yeah,
got
those
a
are
blood
mine.
circle! It's not my fault you don't have
God.
danger zone turned on.
You cannot rest when there's enemies in your area. Oh.
I forget what. I know you bit me at one point. I don't remember the context,
We were
though.
sitting on the couch and you'd remarked like, Sam's never bitten me, and then my brain turned off and I was like, well, I gotta
Change that.
I just turned over to you and then I bit your hand.
Yeah, and of course, the implication of that conversation was not that it was more normal for you to bite me. It was that the biting
I
was
needed to
weird.
complete my list.
Yes,
Gotta
okay.
catch 'em all.
Ow.
Bite 'em all.
Gotta
Tetanus.
Tetanus. Anyways, I love my friends.
Yes, no.
They all
Sam
taste
is-
really bad though.
Let after this bit, which is live on Twitch, let it be known for the record that Sam is not a serial killer. She's great.
Oh shit,
she's
it's
just a
gonna
little-
rain tomorrow!
I'm epic and pog. Yeah?
Jody, I need to give you some pancakes so you'll be at 10 hearts with me.
Oh, love wins.
Oh, this is still start. Okay.
Love will win, unlike our army against the Guitaro Empire.
No!
Da 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 da.
Explode.
Every day
The
there are
change in
horses.
The change in player and enemy phase music is very funny because it's just fucking abrupt. Like it's
Will be
just silent
funnier,
for
though,
3 seconds.
Yeah.
Then when FE Heroes added in that option to not change the music between phases.
God, how did we live before then? For real. You
You
are the ocean's great waves. You are the ocean's great waves.
I can't find the video anymore, but I swear I remember seeing a Vine or something once that's like, you know that scene from Regular Show where I think it's Mordecai is like, you gonna play anything, you have anything better to play, dude? And then Rigby's like, yeah, I do. And then he plays something on the tape deck and starts dancing.
Yeah.
Somebody had edited that so it plays the enemy phase music.
I mean, it's like
Hey.
it's not bad music. Like it's fine.
know what?
It's
But
game music.
Basically, any song will suck if you only hear the first
Yeah.
10 seconds of it over and
Over and
over
over again.
That's why I play
Hey.
on mute, besties.
Nope.
Guess what
Same.
song? Guess what clip I happen to have on my clipboard right now?
Is it Have
What?
Sex Saturday?
No.
Oh.
Have sex,
What is it? The
Oh.
suspense is killing me.
Yes, that exact
Yeah.
video, but with the enemy phase music.
Splatoon 3 music.
It's
I
actually
find
Splatoon
Splatoon
1
music unlistenable. To a
You
degree.
listen to like.
I know.
What the-
I know.
Oh
It's
my
like, what if
God.
Drakengard had like a wet bass line?
You listen
That's what
to
makes
music.
It's
it
just the worst.
No,
You
that's what
listen
makes it
to literal beeping.
I have
Not-
an air
not
raid
like-
siren
not
MP3 on my
bit-
phone.
Not like chiptune music or something. Like beeping and metal train
Oh my god, me and
noise.
Chippy are gonna be in a car for like 4 hours tomorrow. What if I just played the air raid siren MP3 over and over?
I
I
have
think
no
you would
problem
crash the
with-
car.
I have no problem with that. But like, how can
What
you
you
call
need to
Splatoon, which is actual music, shit when you listen to that?
It's like wet Drakengard, which is just like
No,
What
it is
does
not.
that mean?
It's not wet
it
Dragon
is. Some of the songs I've listened
That's
to that are
not how
Splatoon are
things
like
work.
so wet.
The
Wait,
fact that
okay,
it's not
you
Drakengard, it
actually-
is a...
Is you need to listen to the music from Lisa.
Yeah.
Oh god.
There's a
Splatoon music
track-
goes, and I will fight you on this.
There's a track in Lisa that fucking samples Doolin from Shenmue.
Oh.
I'm
His
making-
laugh
Sam,
is like
Good.
Sam, have you ever listened to the worst beats ever created by Distant Cry?
I have not, to my
That's
knowledge.
just music that makes you poop.
Mallow,
Not
please,
quite.
not again.
Not quite. It does sample an air raid siren, a flash flood warning, and multiple animals though.
Hey, can you send that to me? Actually, it sounds like it might be a bop.
Some of them go really hard. Some of them would serve really good alarms. That's what I'll say.
Oh god.
It's a whole playlist of, I think, 26 songs at this point.
I don't even play Splatoon, and I'm like unnecessarily mad right now.
I just don't
Okay.
like Splatoon music.
Go to hell.
Oh no!
It's not a matter of not liking Splatoon music. It's like the flagrant it could have been any game, just like the offhanded insult towards it being you live in the glassiest house of them all. You cannot do this.
Silence, Dragon Guard fan!
I will 100% say that Splatoon music is wet, but to say it's wet Dragon Guard music? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah!
Yeah, wet is wet.
I
will not deny.
okay, hot take. I don't like
No.
anything about Splatoon. Like, I straight up do not enjoy its aesthetic, gameplay style, music, or vibe. Like, something about it skeeves me out for reasons I don't entirely understand.
You are all of those things.
I hate you.
Are fine. All of those things are valid opinions to have, but it cannot be on the basis of it's like wet Dragon Guard. That cannot be the basis
Yeah, it
for
can.
something being
It's
bad.
like if Dragon Guard was creepy and wet.
The
Dragon
first
Guard is
Lisa-
already creepy and wet. Have you seen time?
The first Lisa track I linked was actually from Lisa the Joyful as opposed to Lisa the Painful, but it also samples like air raid sirens and shit, and the title of the song is 666 Kill Chop Deluxe.
Oh my god, that sounds
Nice.
awesome.
What is the?
I think at the end of this, instead of just quitting, we should watch, we should listen to all of the worst beats ever created together.
Sure.
I don't think I can do that after today, but perhaps we can organize a listening party at some
Okay,
point.
good, because I do need to. I need to know how you feel about.
We all
so much
sip
of it.
hard Mountain Dew and listen to the worst beats ever.
Oh my god.
Like I laugh, but I feel like if you could buy like fucking hard Dr. Pepper, there are so many people that would buy that.
Yeah. Heathens.
I just had the Dr. Pepper. I don't drink soda anymore. I like sort of cut soda out of my life unceremoniously like 6 years ago, and now I find
drink
it like
Zevia.
I
I
think Sprite.
don't even know what that is, but I get the idea. Somehow.
Okay, I need to give her another pancake tomorrow because she's still at only 9 hearts.
Yeah, girls be like that though.
Jody is a good woman with simple likes who enjoys delicious food.
Bitches love a good pancake.
Oh fuck yeah.
Pancakes are good.
What's actually the funniest still about Stardew to me is that characters will sometimes give you, like I literally just had it happen. Characters will just sometimes be like, hey, by the way, this other person hates such and such. Like, I just talked to Penny and she was like, by the way, my mom hates octopus.
Oh?
And like, in character, it's actually kind of useful because it'll get added to their tab on the social page of your pause menu.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can see like what things a character likes or doesn't
Crap.
like, and it'll get added there. Like I can look now at Pam's page because that's Penny's mom, and it'll be like absolutely hates octopus in the fish section. But it's just so funny characters being like, here's a thing this person doesn't like. Use this knowledge wisely.
Use it for evil.
Use it for fucked up purposes, please.
I would love to finish this chapter. I would love to not be playing this map anymore.
The next time you stream in like 6 or 7 weeks, you're still in this chapter,
still
and you're just
playing.
like, no!
I haven't stopped streaming. I've been streaming the whole time.
Sam's gonna be 30 and not be done with this chapter.
I hate this chapter.
Heh.
Gonna
This
be
is
my
not the
age.
worst chapter in the game. That has yet to come, but it is the
Oh
worst chapter in my
boy.
heart.
That's because it's the one you're currently playing.
No, yeah, for real. The Reinhardt. He cometh.
I'm not familiar with it on like an actual upfront level, so I will be very interested to see how that plays out.
I hate him. Top
Don't
10
worry.
Sam legitimate gamer rage moment.
Don't worry,
What
don't
were we
worry,
talking
Sam.
about?
The Reinhardt.
Julius also hates Reinhardt.
Chappie, remember when I played this game for the first time and I was trying to fight Reinhardt and I got actual legitimate gamer rage in the voice chat? That was a dark
it was
day.
fun.
No,
I
that was a
pretty
dark
good at it.
moment for me.
I was fucking loving it.
Yeah, Chevy loves my
You have
fury.
an actual gamer moment.
I had like an actual like angry gamer moment, like a keyboard smashing moment, but I got up and I took a shit and I was better.
It's true.
And then I came back and I kept playing. I was like, I quit for the night and then I came back.
You know, like an
Video
addict.
games that make you poop.
Thank you, Reinhardt.
Thank you, Reinhardt, for making me poop.
She
Someone
shit out
clip
all
that,
the
please.
gamer rage. She shit out all the gamer rage.
I
leaving
did.
her
I
with
like
nothing
healed.
but her- leaving
Love
her with
fulfilling
nothing
a
but her
quest.
fierce rivalry with Reinhardt.
I love fulfilling a quest for Pam where she asks me to bring her a pale ale, and then I immediately ask her to drive me to the desert.
Yeah. For nothing
Hey,
suspicious.
baby, drink this alcohol and then start driving a bus. Thanks.
Safety first.
Safety first. Make sure you buckle in before I drive you. Before you enter the screaming metal death trap.
All aboard the Manic school bus, bitches.
With the frizz? No way.
Magic is that you might not die.
Yeah,
Oh my.
survival is a form of magic all its own. If you think about it.
Oh
Good
yes.
You're all wild in today.
I
Fuck
have
you.
consumed a hard Mountain Dew today, Sam.
True.
I'm just gonna keep reminding you of this at every opportunity.
Mountain Dew does that too. Even like a regular Mountain Dew, I feel like would have an effect.
There's something in Mountain Dew that does not exist in other sodas.
Yeah, it's called the
Yeah.
devil.
Bahab. No,
Same.
the devil exists in monsters.
Like the
I've
drink.
never actually had
Yeah.
a Monster before.
My
never
dad
had a
drinks.
Monster.
My dad and little sister drink them a lot, and literally the smell alone makes me gag.
My
it's disgusting.
Roommate in college, my first roommate, used to drink Monster, and she said it smelled like piss, so she would drink it in little plastic cups, like one sip at a time, like she was taking cough medicine. Fascinating specimen of a human being.
Yeah, it's definitely the
This
only way to
stuff
describe
smells
that.
disgusting, so I'm just going to pour it into a cup every single time I want to drink it.
Yeah, she'd do it like a
And
shot.
take it like a shot.
Yeah, no, for real though.
At that point,
Chevy,
might
you
as
know
well
who I'm
just
talking
buy
about. Don't say any
5-hour
names, I don't wanna-
energies.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to like
monster-
dox anyone, but
the
Chevy
mon-
knows exactly who I'm talking about.
The monster shots were like,
Tame.
they weren't the low bar for things that I saw and heard of her drinking.
And she was like, "Yeah, this smells like piss. I'll drink it anyway."
A&W mixed with vodka, drank out of a plastic water bottle.
I
Does
hate
not
to
sound
admit,
too bad.
I was probably the nightmare roommate to most
Scruff!
because I was in a terrible relationship through all of college, and I probably was not very good about actually telling my roommates when said person would be visiting, and I was constantly anxious and in the middle of a panic attack. So I apologize to anybody I roomed with in college if you are somehow watching this stream.
I don't think we have any viewers. No one's talked in the chat.
I am a healthier person now than I was then, and I hope I didn't ruin your college experience in any way.
I think that's a universal standard. I think if you were to ask almost everyone, "Hey, when were you the least healthy?" they'd be like, "College."
College. Sophomore year of college. Oh my god, I was a mess.
I somehow know. I have
Chevy's
a,
unhealthiest
my-
moment is right
my-
now in this Thracia
my
stream.
my arc of life, it can be summarized by circa sophomore year of high school. Well, it can never get worse than this.
Oh no. Well, you're good now.
High school was also a pretty bad time. I will.
Yeah,
I get
even
that.
my mom was like, people who tell you that the best years of your life are in high school are people who peaked in high school. Don't listen to those people.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
That's
I got to
accurate.
college. I literally, when I was in like middle school, I used to tell my parents, anxiety's a bitch. I used to tell my parents, like, this all feels like garbage, like, can I just skip to college already and, like, go do stuff I care about?
Aw.
They're like, oh no, sweetie, and then I got to college, and I was like, fuck, child me was actually right about how this feels, and my parents were like, yes, child you was right, in middle school it did suck, but we couldn't tell you that. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
I feel like I'm one of the few people that like had an okay time in middle school. Like I don't remember middle school being terrible, but also I don't remember much of middle school at all. So maybe I had a terrible time and I blacked it all out.
Middle school wasn't terrible for me either.
It was middle school was like the end of middle school, like 7th grade to sophomore high school was the bad time to you.
In middle school, I was legitimately just hanging out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that tracks.
I was just a little guy.
Just a little creature.
A little creature. Yes.
Hell,
Doing my
relatively,
experiments.
you were less little, relatively at that point.
Why was I less little?
In middle school, because everyone was still growing.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant like I was larger in middle school. I was like, huh?
Sam,
No.
I got
No, that's not
I got
That
small.
is, relatively doing a lot of work in that sentence, I admit, but like, yeah.
I just love the idea of somebody's puberty initiating some kind of Benjamin Button-like phase where they just ooze size as opposed
Where
to
they
gaining
just
it as
ooze.
they get older.
I'm sure your mic just got clipped off a bit there, but you just said to me, ooze, not lose.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was probably just the mic.
it said ooze.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, replacing my modem has completely fixed my weird connection issues in Discord, because that was a packet transfer problem with the internet.
Nice.
Because yeah, an 8-year-old modem doesn't connect you to the internet very good,
Yeah,
as it turns out.
cringe and fail.
It was a very cringe and fail modem, but I've since replaced it. And dealt with the fact that apparently Cox charges you $75 to have a tech come out if you don't pay for their better care, security, whatever.
Oh, cringe and fail epic. Times
Yeah,
2.
agreed. But hey, at least it's fixed now.
Every time I see the word Amalda, I keep like misreading it in my brain as Amalthea. I'm like, haha, my OC. Do
You
not
made this?
steal.
I made this.
No, don't kill him! Oh my god! Am I just gonna let him die? I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna pick him up.
If you let the stupid name man die, I will throw you off a bridge. While
Hold
we're
on, I'm
driving.
just gonna have him picked up. Someone can get this bitch. Oh wait, no! Hold on. Talk. Hi.
Oh my god.
Just walks away. Leaves.
You killed me in another timeline. I'm not talking to you.
Wait, so was he getting repeatedly killed by the unit who...
No, he's getting repeatedly killed by the other one because I thought he couldn't reach, but I forgot he's got a self-dance, because everyone in this run does.
Everyone is self-dance.
Most people, I should say.
Everyone
Absolutely
matters.
hilarious.
and nimble and quick and nimble.
She has all my
quick
stuff. She stole
And
all my
Jack being him,
stuff.
and they jump over the candlestick.
Oh, and all her guys become my guys. Da da da!
and-
Guy
You're
time.
safe.
Wow, it's like that's how you're supposed to play the chapter.
Fuck you. I'm doing my best.
We know.
What if you had randomized who you have to talk to with people to recruit them?
Oh my god. Good thing I installed that other mod that adds the little exclamation point above people's heads when it's time to talk to them. Otherwise, this game would have been unplayable. Anyways, this bitch is gonna stop bothering me now. Yas Queen! Oh my gosh, she's on my side now. We're besties.
Yes, queen, slay
Yes,
my
queen.
enemies.
Kill!
Besties!
Calling all besties! Kill!
I like to imagine Haley from Stardew Valley saying that.
Yeah. So true. Moving.
What?
What? Do I know you?
Yeah, I don't know. I asked what you. Oh, but really? Really? This is what we're doing again? I asked what you said. How is this deserving of you pretending you don't know me?
Sorry, sir. Do I know you?
Yeah,
So
this is the
when
guy that
Sam,
codes your
when
silly
Sam
little
never
pictures.
heard from again after tomorrow,
Chubby's
You
gonna
won't know
Chubby's
why.
gonna drive me to the middle of nowhere and then leave me in the woods to get devoured by wolves.
Oh,
And then
I
I'm
know.
gonna return for tabletop exactly like on time as planned. Just no context.
Cheppy is going to be discovered as having killed you so that he can discover the will that you left that leaves Toontown to the Toons because he wants to make a freeway.
What are you
What the-
talking about?
I know what you're
Just
talking. I know
recently
what you're talking
rewatched-
about, but like,
I recently rewatched Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh.
yeah.
I see. I see.
Did you know that they made a really shitty NES game out of Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
They made a shitty NES game out of everything they could. Best.
Yeah, I was literally about like, the whole thing.
You also know that there's a NES game for Dirty Harry where
Ew.
they added a room where you enter and then the door disappears and there's ha 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 written on the wall and then you're just stuck in there forever until you reset the console.
That's so funny. I'm gonna do that with the next game I make.
Hard blocking people is so fucking mean.
I know, but it's so funny.
No, you're right, but it's still mean.
I do not respect the player. Come closer.
I wish to harm you.
I wish I am a normal arcade cabinet.
I am not part of many urban legends.
For the last time, Sam, saying they were predisposed to madness is not a legal defense.
Who
You
knows?
cannot do this.
You
cannot keep You cannot keep doing this in court.
Sure I
By
can.
Talos, this can't keep
By
happening.
Talos, this can't keep happening. No, Frigga, don't die. You're so sexy.
Not sexy enough if she did.
No, she didn't die. She's alive. Frigga moment.
Well, then she is.
That's not even her name. I don't know what her name is.
What?
That's
What?
her country.
I don't like you enough to give you a name.
Yeah, she's a generic. She's a generic too. Oh my gosh. Their girls are fighting. They're both Frigga. Glade moment. When is Glade gonna get in Heroes?
Never.
The king of the bottom rank of CYL. When's his moment?
I'm still waiting for FE Heroes to just add Callum to the game without saying anything.
Yeah, that'll if they do that, and I don't know if they will, because like they want to make money, right? And armor units are
Right.
big money. So like I feel like they won't do that, but if they did, by God, it would be the funniest thing ever. Are you kidding me? That would be hilarious. Oh, she's asleep.
It would be the
Good night, Frigga.
best.
Just slip him in, you know? This asleep girl has dodged so many attacks. Queen.
She's incredibly good at sleep dodging.
to start tasing people. Alright, now that I have, like, allies, this will go smoother. Also, I'm very hungry, so I'm hoping we finish this soon so I can go get some iced cream. Yeah, I don't know why some of the boxes are just pastel for whatever reason. I want pastel. How can I put those
That's
on my
called sherbet.
sherbet? I want a sherbet, my guys.
Rainbow sherbet is good.
It is. Oh my gosh. I'm even more hungry.
Oh no.
File, save, game position.
I am
Slot.
true. I am correct, bestie.
Yeah. Alright, let's kill some big boys. Can I capture? Ooh, no, I can't. No.
Oh, no, no.
Got caught. Oh, wait.
Maybe you can.
Maybe I can? I want some master lances, because I've got so many lance units. Excelente! All yourself is belong to me.
What a good kidnapping in the morning.
Just that Garen image. You are my unit now.
You are my child now.
Thanks.
I'll be real, Fates remaster for the Switch. Yay? Yay or nay? I say yay.
Are they going? Question: will they
We
include
good.
Will they include the petting thing?
Probably.
Not.
Statistically,
How do you
yeah.
do the petting without a touchscreen, though?
Does the Switch not have a touchscreen?
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
it
think
does.
so.
I actually have no
I
idea.
don't.
It doesn't have a pen. It doesn't
No,
have a pen.
The Switch has a touchscreen.
Does it?
But yeah, that's a big thing, is that it doesn't have like a built-in pen or anything.
It has a touchscreen. That's entirely how you play Tui on it.
Oh.
Oh,
It
yeah.
sucks.
I
It
forgot
sucks.
because I didn't play The World Ends With You on the Switch. I played it
I did,
on
and it made me miserable.
DS.
Oh,
I was
no.
like, oh, this sucks. I need a stylus so bad.
Oh, I
Oh,
need
no.
an adult.
I need an adult. I would love a Fates remaster with all the DLC included, plus the DLC that never got translated into English. That would be like so awesome.
Oh god,
I
did
would
they
pay.
do some of that shit again?
Yeah, it wasn't like anything weird. Like it wasn't like censorship. They just never did it. It was the Halloween DLC.
No, yeah. Like, come on, I thought Awakening meant this wouldn't happen anymore. Come on.
Yeah, Awakening was super good about all the DLC.
If you can put so many people in Smash Bros, which is not a negative, by the way, if you can put that many people in Smash Bros, you could absolutely translate all of the DLC for the game you release.
People
Come
will
on.
pay for it.
Yeah, and people really, really wanted it.
Have you seen Fire Emblem Heroes? Like, you don't even have to try sometimes. Come on.
Didn't Fire Emblem Heroes become the first Nintendo mobile game to breach like $1 million or $1 billion
I think so.
the other day?
People will spend so
Christ.
much money for their Blorbos.
Blorbo
Yeah.
from my nightmares.
That's me at Jade Curtis.
For real? For real. I have whatchamacallit. I have Fay Pass, but that's okay, because I don't pay for anything else. Like in any part of my life. I pirate everything. I don't have subscriptions. I don't know her. Slorp? Watch me swoosh right in.
Like, Zoink Scoob. And
Zoink Scoop. This is
That's
how
not-
you crump.
I have done a better Shaggy than this. My throat's a little drier right now.
It's okay.
Another time.
Shh.
It's okay.
Did you guys know? Here's some Dwyer lore for you. Scooby-Doo was my first special interest as like a 4-year-old.
Yeah. Scooby
It makes sense.
When I was like when I was 4, all I watched was Scooby-Doo. My whole family was like, stop watching
Stop watching
the
Scooby-Doo.
the Scooby-Doo, Cyber Chase,
Yeah.
Oh my god, I loved Cyber Chase.
That movie, the Cyber Chase movie was. Oh no, wait. The Scooby Doo. Are we talking about Scooby Doo or are we talking about Cyber Chase? Like.
There's a Scooby Doo movie called Cyber Chase.
Right.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking of also. The monster in that movie was the subject of some of my first and only nightmares as a very young child.
Oh no.
In which I was being chased around by said monster for like a few months in my dream. This was at like kindergarten age, by the way. And like a month into having these nightmares occasionally, I turned around and looked and I was like, wait a minute. You're that monster from that Scooby-Doo movie. And then I woke up and the dream ended, and I rarely have nightmares ever.
Chubby literally defeated his dream demon.
I defeated
King.
my dream demon in kindergarten, and I was like,
So
wait a minute!
Chubby like mind hacked
that.
himself at the age
I've
of like
seen
4.
Scooby-Doo, get the fuck out of like I have mostly like anxiety nightmares. Like I have the
So
you know,
good.
oh I missed out on
All
classes or whatever.
Jody's
but all
at 10
my
hearts. Time to go get a marriage pendant.
Love wins. Yeah,
Love
I still
wins
have
and
Slender
kids
Man
isn't even
nightmares
home.
because I'm an 8th grader at heart, so I'm still waiting to mind hack myself. Hopefully I'll figure it out someday. My first obsession when I was literally in kindergarten was that book, The Trumpet of the Swan. I was obsessed with it and the entire concept of swans.
I was obsessed with A Little
they're good
Princess.
They're pretty dope birds. As far as birds go.
I really fucking loved A Little Princess when I was a little kid.
Mhm. I feel like Cheppy, what was your baby's first media obsession? Or are you normal?
and it depends
Also,
on how you if you go like super young, it was Thomas the Tank Engine.
Also,
I feel like
Little
every
House on
kid,
the
though.
Prairie.
I mean like a weird thing.
Weird thing.
Or like a specific weird thing.
Does it count if I say that when I was a little kid, I would reenact games of supermarket sweep with plastic food toys and my stuffed animals?
Mallow? Yes, it is.
Okay, then that.
Wow,
I feel
that's
like-
beautiful.
I'm going to lead. I'm going to lead with one that doesn't sound that weird until I explain
Okay.
more.
Okay.
I'm going to say Ben 10,
Okay.
not because Ben 10 obviously was, one of the most popular kid shows of the whatevers. So, duh. But I did have at some point a bucket of like 50 odd little like clays, like big sculpted aliens. I did like. Me made like
Aliens.
very young. I don't remember any of it, but like I definitely like sculpted like 50 little like fake alien transformations as a child. I don't
That's
know what
cute,
prompted me.
though.
Like I had clay and I liked Ben 10 and that was what was in the house. So like fuck it.
That's
Gonna
cute
make me a
though.
bunch of fucking little aliens.
I also made a lot of like weird little guys, when I was young.
Yeah.
But they weren't like from anything. I was just like, I'm gonna make a guy that is so weird and little.
Yeah.
And mind you, there's some like no, what the fuck is that? It's not Play-Doh. What the fuck am I thinking of?
Sculpey?
No, well there was that too, but
Like
what's
magic, clay, or whatever, like the
Model
anime
magic.
stuff.
Model
There
magic.
was model.
I
There
used
was
so much
model
Model
magic. There was model magic. Sort of, because it was the most around. But no, also a good like 30 of them were like the proper like clay that you had to like peel off little bricks and sculpt out and then bake them into a solid. Like it was a whole thing. God, I haven't thought about that in fucking years.
I have a
Incredibly
big
professional
brick of Sculpey
little
at my
guys.
house. Everyone come
Oh,
over,
yeah.
we'll all make stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I was watching a stream the other day on Twitch where the guy did 100 golden pigs, which is you have a file set up on Paper Mario right in front of like the little pig farm thing that you can do in Toad Town. And sometimes the pig that you get from the little in-game gacha machine is gold.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get 100 of those.
Why?
It takes literal hours.
Why?
It's basically just a way to have a more interesting backdrop backdrop for a just chatting stream, let's be real. But at one point, he was watching like old infomercials and stuff, and we watched the infomercial for Floam, and
I had that stuff when I was little. It got in
God.
everything.
Well, I feel like I had like one tiny thing of Flow.
I had
for,
so
like,
much.
never got to use Floam.
It
My
it
parents
had
did
such a
not buy
it had
that shit.
easily one of the textures I've ever felt.
There was a lot of like weird stuff.
Is that
along
good
those
or
lines.
bad?
It is.
Okay.
I
that
really
answers
loved
everything.
like all weird sculpting material, and there was a lot that my parents wouldn't get on the basis of I had a shit ton of other stuff in the basement already. But I always remember whenever I went over someone's house and had moon sand, that was like
Moon
oh fuck
sand.
yeah,
Moon sand gave my friend like weird rashes all over her hands.
that is fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's my moon sand story. We never had it at home because it was like too messy. At least Floam, it was like little dots that you could pick
Well,
out.
because
Sand is
moon
just
sand-
sand.
Moon
Yeah.
sand is quite literally sand. You're supposed to put it like in functionally a sandbox.
Cheppy, you don't understand. I'm incapable of being neat.
That's why Sam became an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So true, so true.
I was
Alright.
about to say you weren't that messy, but I guess I am gauging you against like
I'm
mine,
neat
your
now
roommates.
because I like
Yeah, my
have to
compared
think
mine-
about it.
Sam is capable
server
of
and
wielding
someone
her-
just
What? Breathe, Dwyer, breathe.
Dwyer.
always
What you
like
giggling about?
everything's going to shit because someone was talking about like being under a tree and someone was like, "Okay, dear Evan Hansen,
Oh no!
what are you on? I'm on yaoi cocaine, didn't you hear?" And then we
What is-
immediately all started making stupid like
Wait.
yaoi drug.
This is a different server, right? This is not happening in my currently unwatched server.
No, different server. And then
Because I'd be
one of my
really upset if this was happening right here and I wasn't invited to talk about Dear Evan Hansen, which I've never seen before. I just
No, we're all making fun of it because we all hate it. But
Yeah.
and then
Scariest
my friend
guy ever.
replied, "Be careful! I had a cousin who almost died. I have a cousin who almost died of yaoi cocaine overdose."
So
But they actually
sad.
said had, like the cousin still was dead, and they were like, "I meant to say half," and then because they started the message with a dot, not so hot responded with, "What can I say instead of having I?"
Oh
I got about half of that, but
no! No, so true.
yeah.
It's just a bunch
Those
of
are
chaos.
messy.
It's just a bunch of chaos, I promise.
I still love somebody wanting to make a musical and being like, what if we make a musical about a guy lying to a rich family because he doesn't feel like he gets enough attention?
And then we cast
no,
a
well-
40-year-old man to play a high schooler.
No,
I mean,
it's
hey.
not good because the whole thing is supposed to like be like, "Oh my God, Evan's a victim," and it's like he lied about a depressed, implied to be gay kid's suicide to get a girl to get his sister to like him.
Even if he wasn't implied to be gay, that's still fucked up.
But like
would-
in the
it would
novel, and then
work a lot
in the novel,
better if
in
it
the
was-
in the novel, Connor is confirmed, I believe, to be gay, and then
Okay.
there's a whole bit where, you know, Evan's like insisting that Connor isn't gay after his death, and I'm like, man, you did. you
no
did-
homo though.
Yeah, I don't like. It's bad.
Cringe and fail. I haven't seen the
Like-
movie or the show, and I don't
I
care
feel
to.
like if you wanted to do this idea, it might work, at least for some people, if you played it as like a
Oh wait, I have to add a dead
Comedy?
guy to my list of dead guys. Hold on.
What?
Oh fuck! List of deads.
Who did you
Conomor.
kill?
Conomor. Cause, we can't recruit him in this route. Hold on. Conomor.
Oh.
Conomor. 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 Co save as PNG. Don't give me that WebP nonsense. Okay, funny story about my current downloads box. So I was having trouble yesterday with my Google Drive because it wasn't downloading anything, and I needed a picture of Gare for something. And then I gave up, and I come back a couple minutes later, and there's approximately 47 pictures of Gare now living in my downloads box because it downloaded them all at once as soon as I left.
Gare is here and ready.
Gare is here.
It was waiting for you to leave.
He was waiting. He was nervous. It's okay.
He has performance anxiety.
He does.
Be nice.
He does. Alright, Conomor.
I
So
just
get
had,
ready
like,
for
80
that,
thoughts at
Volent.
once. No!
Oh no!
I was trying not to make that joke! Valente. I don't know if the A didn't get picked up, but you just said Valente.
Valente, my boy, Valente!
I said Volent because I'm not in your game, so I have actually literally never heard Valente's name verbalized prior to this moment, so thank you for telling me.
Valente is like, I believe a masculine French form of Valentine, so...
But,
Valente,
yeah, so
but
true.
yeah.
So true, so
Thank
true.
you.
Haha. Am I right, gamers?
I was trying not to make that joke, and then you made it anyway!
No
You're
filters
welcome.
in
You
this
didn't
chat.
have to do it. I'm so helpful.
Oh my god,
Listen,
it's gonna take me a million years to run all the way back up. Okay.
I never know what servers I'm allowed to make, like, vague sex jokes in, and so I'm always like, I have to be quiet about it, and then now
You're,
it's like, no.
if you've got the mutual tag on my server, you can be a little nasty. Just don't post any, like, whole pics.
I'm also not. I also do not make these jokes about any actual people.
Oh god, no.
So, yeah.
Valente's real. He lives in my house.
Valente lives in
besties.
Dwyer's house and eats Olive Core's cereal.
Oh no.
By the way, I was at Target earlier today because I did that fun thing where I bought groceries and then I realized I forgot something I really needed, which in this case was fucking toilet paper. And I discovered that you can actually buy Magic Spoon cereal at Target, but
Yeah.
it's like fucking $10 a box.
And doesn't it taste like shit?
I have no
I've
idea.
I've heard allegedly that it is not good.
What cereal?
Magic Spoon.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
I've
one of
never
the
heard of
things
it.
that like it's like a YouTuber sponsor thing.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that
it's one-
Dreams cereal tastes absolutely awful, but I don't know.
I'm
else.
also
One
anti-cereal, so.
The one
What is
person I
wrong
had
with-
seen doing any ad sponsors for it was Bennett the Sage, and he's been like really seriously exercising recently. And the big appeal of Magic Spoon in general is that it's a breakfast cereal with a whole lot of protein and relatively low carbs.
Well, I want to be as full of carbs as I can physically make myself before 9 a.m., so that is the opposite of what I'm trying to achieve, but thank you.
But like for people that want to build up like muscle, that huge amount of protein is probably really good.
I heard it tastes real bad, though. Like,
But yeah,
what's the
even
point?
if it tastes amazing, I'm not willing to spend $10 on a box of
Yeah,
cereal
that is insane.
that size even. It's not even like this. It's like the size of one of the smaller boxes of like whatever general brand of cereal you would buy, like Honey Nut Cheerios or whatever. It's not like the big family size boxes.
Yeah. I mean, I
For some
personally,
reason-
I don't like cereal at all. I think it tastes like wood shavings no matter what flavor you get, what brand you get. And I can get those for cheaper, but just by going in my backyard. So I have eggs for breakfast.
My brain just completed tried to auto
Speak louder, King. Come closer. Don't be afraid.
Hi there, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
My brain just tried to autocomplete Honey Nut Cheerios, where a kid can be a
no.
kid, and that's not right at all.
So true, so true.
Am I close? Am I close enough yet? I'm basically
Yes.
I'm basically
Yes.
making out with my keyboard right now.
Hi, Cheppy.
I don't buy breakfast cereal much nowadays. Actually, I haven't bought breakfast cereal in at least a year and a half. But if I do buy breakfast cereal, it's usually either Honey Nut Cheerios or Frosted Shredded Wheat.
Mm. I don't mind like Raisin Bran, but usually I just end up
Do
taking
like
the raisins
Raisin
out.
Bran.
So
I actually, unironically enjoy all the parts of Raisin Bran.
the bran and the raisin.
It's a very delicious, crisp flake.
Crunchy.
Like, Raisin Bran is one of those cereals for me, like, I have to eat it within, like, 4 minutes, because if it gets soggy, I'm like, oh, my enjoyment has gone
Yeah,
significantly down.
I'm one of those people that does not put milk in cereal, which is probably why it tastes like wooden flakes to me.
That is,
But
that is a
I'd
large
rather
part of
eat
your
wooden
problem.
flakes than wet wooden flakes.
Wow. I hate you. Moving on.
I stand for
Like,
everything you are against.
I remember once a friend was like, I ran out of milk, so I tried putting coffee in my cereal. And I'm like, so how was it? And they were like, bad.
Bad.
Very bad.
That's a terrible idea. Nothing about that idea is good.
terrible idea that just occurred to me while I was saying that. Coffee creamer.
Mmm. What if you just did like half and half? Just like thick.
Oh god, no, wait, I've got one.
Oh.
Hang on. Putting cereal in a bowl with like, just
Hard
like
Dr.
eggs.
Pepper.
Eggs instead.
That,
of,
okay,
like,
but that I feel like, wait, raw egg or
No!
cooked egg? Cooked
Shut
egg?
up!
Cooked egg?
Scrambled egg.
Like scrambled eggs with cereal? That doesn't sound like abysmal. That sounds like a weird breakfast.
No. Poached eggs. Just like,
I'd still try it depending on the cereal that you
Yeah,
put
that doesn't
with
sound
it.
egregious. I'm thinking like, you know,
I'm gonna
chocolate
go with-
milk.
what'll be the worst with that? Let's go with like Apple Jacks and poached egg or something.
Ooh,
Lucky
yeah,
Make it,
no.
like,
Charms.
Wow. Suddenly I'm not hungry anymore. That's kind of funny.
You're welcome.
that's a
I
lie.
just
That's a
had
super big lie. I'm really
I
hungry.
just had another thought of a weird / awful idea for mixing with cereal.
Oh.
Pudding mix. And then you pour in a little water.
Wow. Oh, can I just say, the Wikipedia page on poached eggs, right? The picture they have is a poached egg served on top of some asparagus. Now,
Gross.
I like eggs, and I do like asparagus, but I gotta say,
Not a
this image
combo.
this image that I'm putting in here, like, this image. Hey,
Hold on, I
Uruguay.
gotta look at the image.
Hey, Uruguay. Like,
I can take
Yeah, I
better
don't
food
like that.
photos than this.
yeah,
I don't like how it
Uruguay,
looks like a wadded up tissue either.
I understanding on paper what this is. I'm like, this is probably real food. But whoever took a photo of it, like, I could see
That
this
was
being.
ricotta cheese.
I could see this food being. I could see egg and asparagus being fine. You know, we have omelets that are vegetable
It
and
looks
egg.
like uncooked meringue.
Yeah.
I thought that was fucking ricotta.
Yeah, it's a little. Every other picture of poached egg on this article, by the way, is like, it is like like that's the leading image, but then all the small images lower down are like, the
Crying.
like real food served on it. Like it all looks like why did they lead with the white lump on asparagus? What was the?
Look at booger.
Yeah, no, like they had. There's like 5 other images of real quality poached eggs, and then the top one is just. I don't know.
I think I just tired all my units out, so I don't even know what I'm gonna do for the next battle. Die, probably.
Oh yeah, I have a fucking quest I need to do for Emily, which is the rock rejuvenation quest.
Ah, yes.
Hey,
God.
I'm gonna invite some friends over to do a rock rejuvenation ceremony, but I'll need some crystals to channel.
What is
What
that
are these
mean?
people using poached egg for?
Emily is a big druggy / crystal person, you know, like.
Yeah.
I see.
So
Just gonna-
she's actually asking about it in terms of like mystic shit, as opposed to like, I
That-
need some bros with a JO crystal.
Yeah, no. To be fair to her, though, in the universe of Stardew Valley, it appears to actually work because like half of her conversations are like, you know, dream telepathy experiences or whatever. So, you know,
I am of the opinion that Abigail is not the wizard's daughter. Emily is actually the wizard's daughter.
I thought you were gonna say.
Nobody has any idea because her parents are out of the country and therefore never around to talk to.
I thought you were gonna say Jazz because she's like just out there.
She's just a little kid.
Right.
I mean,
but she's out
everybody
there
jokes
and-
about Abigail being the wizard's kid because, like, Abigail has the purple hair, and there's all of the comments from, like, Caroline about, like, oh, I used to take walks out in the woods. But, like, no, Caroline just fucked the wizard. Abigail is not,
Queen.
his kid. It even mentions, in one of Caroline's conversations, like, oh, I wish Abigail would stop dyeing her hair. Her natural hair color is so nice. Because it turns out, actually, Abigail's natural hair color is, like, brunette. I just got a letter from Jody the day after I gave her the mermaid pendant of, hold on a second. Meet me on the mountain after dark. I need to talk with you.
She's
And
gonna
that's it.
sacrifice you to something.
You can. You proposed to her, and she's like, shut up.
Oh, this is so awkward. I was literally just about to sacrifice you to a dark god.
Well, shit. It looks like I'm about to be a widow too. Well, unfortunate.
Just how it goes on this bitch of an earth, I guess.
So true. Alright, I think we can Oh no! Did I get
I'm just
kidnapped?
gonna imagine that. I'm just gonna imagine that
Ah!
actually in Alex's
Did I get
voice.
kidnapped?
That's just how it is on this bitch of an earth.
Oh,
That's
I got
not
I think-
kidnapped.
Alex's voice.
I think you got
I
kidnapped.
got kidnapped. Okay, well, Leaf can start making his way over. He's got rewarp, but, yeah, it's fine. I was only like 2 turns back. Oh, okay, just stand on the exit, why not? Gotta wait for all these dumb kids to walk over.
Can't wait to find out whether Jody wants to murder me or if she's like, we can't get married. I'm already married to Kent.
Forget about him!
I'm better for you, baby. What can he give you that I can't? She's like, a pension.
I don't know, this like one green unit is taking all these guys to church. Alright. Upwards.
Onwards.
Escape. Escape.
Escape.
Escape. Escape.
Oh, and the children lived, I think.
Most of them. I think we might have lost 1 or 2.
The children mostly lived.
No, green unit Chan! She died.
That was my favorite
That's
character.
my favorite character in all of Thracia.
Oh no.
God, there's a lot of guys. Okay.
And that's what happens in a game where they make you have everybody play one by one instead of just ending the chapter.
Escape. Alright, and then we can just have leave. Leave. Goodbye.
Yeehaw!
Later, losers!
Later, nerds!
Bye.
What, you losers walk or something? Come on.
Alright, I think we're good. She's just gonna hang out in front? Okay. Well, you die,
Oh,
you die.
yeah.
It's her job to die for the cause.
Sucks to suck. Bye.
Take the L. Yeah, Leaf, it is all your fault. How could you, a 14-year-old boy, not have seen this coming?
It's just like, buddy, we have so many bigger things to worry about right now. Don't let it get you down, champ.
I work with 14-year-old boys, and let me just say, they're more focused about, seeing what kind of things they can stick to the ceilings than,
Yeah, this is
more
true.
casualties. The amount of gummy erasers I've had to pry from the air conditioning vents. Unhinged.
Excellent.
Oh my
At
gosh,
least
Shannon.
dummy erasers.
Yeah, it's gummy erasers, but still,
That's
those don't
for the
belong up
best.
there!
That could be worse.
Oh my gosh, Sigurd, my favorite. My favorite guy. I'm so happy.
Favorite
One of the charms
character.
I ordered at the FaeCon, or Fire Emblem convention, he's coming. He'll be arriving
He's
soon.
on his
He's on his
way.
way. Sigurd time. Lord Seliph. Is Seliph in this game? I forget. I know he's not recruitable, but does he just like show up?
I think like at the very end.
Did he show up already? It's been such a long time. He might have already like popped in and say, "What's up, bro? I'm your cousin. Goodbye."
I got shit to do later.
Yo, they got permanent effects in this game? Dope. I just think Fire Emblem characters should get maimed more. It's just my
Yeah,
humble
we
opinion.
know. We know.
Yeah, no one thought anything else. If you'd said that you didn't want them to be maimed, we would have been surprised. Like,
Yeah. Alright, speaking of maiming people, I'm gonna go eat an entire gallon of ice cream by myself. Oh, actually,
yeah.
first, I have to... No, I almost said kill. It's already dead. I have to dismember a rotisserie chicken.
are you? Whoa! How? Don't hurt yourself. Holy shit!
Yeah, I have to go...
Don't worry,
Take
the
a chicken
rotisserie
apart.
chicken is defenseless.
Yeah, it is. It's in my
Okay.
fridge.
Don't hurt yourself. If I get a DM from you, if I like DM you about the trip and get a message saying I'm dying in like 10 minutes from now because you had a whole rotisserie chicken and a gallon of
No,
ice
no, I'm
cream.
not eating it. I'm just taking it apart for later.
Oh, okay. That.
For now.
To be fair, you describe most food you have as dismemberment, so
I mean, to be fair, you've seen me eat.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, anyways. I'm
Okay.
gonna go do that. Thank you for coming to the stream. I have no idea whether we're streaming on next Saturday. It entirely depends on whether or not I have to teach, because I have not a weekly schedule. But I'll keep y'all updated. We're almost done with this game. I'm thinking maybe next game I play, I've been hankering for some BioShock lately. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do randomized FE7. We'll figure it out. I'll do a poll.
Yeah.
Anyways, good night, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Good night,
Yeah.
everybody.
Later, gamer.